What's up, guys? Black Cab Movies here, back to another video, and today I'm telling you everything I watched in April 2025. Sorry, this video is a few days late, but I was away this weekend, so I'm ready to get into it. So, starting off on April 1st, I watched Cobra Kai Season 2, Episodes 5 and 6. I really love Cobra Kai. It's my favorite show of all time, especially Season 2 is probably my least favorite season, but I really enjoy it. I love it has great moments these episodes, especially with Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai fighting, and especially the mall fight's great, and then very sad when Hawk and Cobra Kai trashes the dojo and Daniel's very upset with Johnny. So I can't explain all the details, but and then on April 4th I watched Singing in the Rain, my first time watching it, and I thought it was absolute cinema. I love Gene Kelly and Debbie Reynolds, and I don't remember the other actor. They're really good in it, especially all the musical numbers and dance sequences. And it's a charming movie. It's also very funny at times. Especially, I love the Good Morning song. Good morning, good morning. I love this movie so much. It's arguably one of my favorite musicals. On April 4th, on that night, I watched Daredevil Born Again episode 7. I love the show, especially episode 7. It has the fight of Daredevil against Muse. Music is defeated in there in that therapy session. That's really good. I can't remember all the episodes of a TV show, all the details in each episode, but I know what happens. On April 5th, I watched a Minecraft movie. I really dug this movie. I don't think it's as high as me. I don't know why I gave it an 8.5. I think it should be a 6.5. It does not have a good story at all, but the movie's a blast and it's hilarious. Jack Black and Jason Momoa are great actors. I think it's has a lot of blast. It also chicken jockey. A lot of great quotes in this movie to say. I really dug this movie. On April 7th, I watched Cobra Kai episodes 7 and 8. These are the ones I love. I like the Coyote Creek sequence. That's really great scene. And then Kreese gets into the people's heads, and Johnny has to kick him out of the dojo. Also, another thing I forgot to mention on episode 6. I think it's very heartbreaking when Tommy dies in the end of that episode. After his sickness in his sleep. That's very heartbreaking. Rest in peace, Rob Garrison. So then on April 8th, I finished Cobra Kai Season 2 watching episodes 8, 9, and 10. I love the party episode in episode 9, and I also think in episode 10 is one of my favorite episodes of the earlier seasons. I love that school fight scene. It's epic as heck. And I think it's very heartbreaking in the end. Johnny loses everything. His student, Miguel, because he falls off the railing because Marami Narabi, he kicked him off. Also, he loses his dojo. Kreese takes it over. He loses his girlfriend Carmen. It's very sad all. And then if you really want to know what happens next. On April 11th, I watched Peter Rabbit for Easter. I don't know why. It's a very childish movie, I think. But I think it's very cute at times. Like the rabbits are CGI'd well. I also love the actor. I don't remember his name. He played General Hux in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. I like him, but I don't think this is the greatest movie of all time. Just fine. On April 1st, I watched Daredevil Born Again episode 8. I think this episode was great, especially bringing Bullseye back. That was so good. And then Daredevil got shot at that party, and Mayor Wilson Fisk's inaugural ball. And then you want to know what happens next. Then on April 12th, I watched Andor episode 8. I think this is this episode wasn't the best episode. I dig Andor. I think it's the best Star Wars show. I love Andor. I haven't seen the whole. I watched in different parts the first season. Started it last summer and watched 7 episodes. And I came back and finished it before season 2. But the first time I seen it, it's a great show. Even though it's slow, at times I still dug it. On April 13th, I watched a Minecraft movie again. I really dig this movie. I went to see it with a friend, and I really enjoyed it. I don't think it's the greatest movie, but I found it hard to find issues with it, the story, and also I think that romance scene between Jennifer Coolidge and the villager. It's kind of boring. It drags on for too long. Then on April 16th, I watched both It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown, and Here Comes Pierre Cottontail, my traditional Easter specials. I love the Peanuts. They're some of my favorite holiday specials of all time. I love Pierre Cottontail. It's a classic. I'm not gonna get too much into them, but on April 17th, I watched Andor season one. No, I mean April 16th, then I watched Daredevil Born Again episode 9. I love this episode, especially seeing Daredevil and Punisher team up, and all the action sequences are great. You get to see the rise of Kingpin, Mayor Kingpin. And then I think those last 5 minutes of the episode give me chills when Daredevil's in that bar and they're saying those words of wisdom, and he comes out of and that's such a great scene. And this is the end of the season. I'm really excited for season 2 to come out next March. I just love this season. And I definitely plan to watch the original Daredevil seasons to some point soon. Original Daredevil show, all 3 seasons. Then on April 17th, I watched Andor episode 9. Another dragging episode. Another filler episode. I don't think this is the greatest episode of all time. I just prefer I just like this episode's epic episodes. I think this episode's kind of slow, especially in the prison when they're doing all the work. That's kind of slow. Then on April 18th, I watched Andor season 1, episode 10. I love this episode. I love this prison break sequence. That's really great. And then I also love I think that's a great scene when they're escaping the prison. And I can't say too much. I won't say too much. And then on April 20th, I watched Andor season 1 and episodes 11 and 12. I think episode 12 is another great one of the best episodes in Star Wars television. I love the fight sequence, the sweet sequence on Rick's Road. I love that sequence, and I was excited for season 2. I think this is the best Star Wars season. Then on April 23rd, sorry. Then on April 23rd, I watched Andor season 2 episodes 1, 2, and 3. I think these episodes are really good. I think this is such a great start to the second season. This is the final season's coming out. And I really enjoyed these first 3 episodes, especially in episode 3. And I find some are slow, but I think it has great sound effects, great visual effects, great score. I think this episode, and Diego Luna continues to deliver great performances, Cassian Andor. On April 24th, I watched Jurassic Park, one of the best movies of all time, one of Spielberg's best. This and Raiders Lost Ark are tied to be my favorite Spielberg movies. This movie is such a beautiful story. It's probably a cinema masterpiece, and the score is great by John Williams. Everyone worked on the movie. The visual effects are great. I think that the dinosaur sequences are great. I just love this movie. On April 25th, I went to see Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3 in the theater for its re-release. I used to find this movie be overrated, but once watching it again, I really loved it. It's great to see it on the screen, and I kind of find it a little bit dark, the darkest Star Wars movie, especially the sequence. I especially love I love the Darth Vader storyline, Anakin becoming Darth Vader. That's very tragic. I think this movie is so good. And I love the fight sequence. The fight sequence, I think, is the best part at the end. The last 40 to 30 minutes are best with the fight sequence against Obi-Wan and Anakin, the lightsaber fight, and the fight against Yoda and Palpatine. That's peak Star Wars. On April 27th, I watched Mission Impossible, the first one. This one I'm watching them all prepare for the final reckoning. This movie is not the best Mission Impossible movie, but I think it's a great time. Especially all the action sequences, the great start of one of the best action franchises ever. Tom Cruise is great. I love Tom Cruise. I think this is a great franchise. On April 29th, I watched Black Widow. I watched this to prepare for Thunderbolts, and I think it's a great. I don't think it's a great movie. It's all right movie. It went up a little bit. I think the only issue, it has a decent story. It's bad CGI. But I think the main issue is the Taskmaster, the villain. She's hard. I have a lot of issues for her. She copies a lot of characters, but and she's not a great. She had a disappointing twist. Ended up a woman. But I think another great parts are Yelena Belova by Florence Pugh and Red Guardian by David Harbour. They're some of my favorite additions to the MCU post Endgame. They're very funny, especially David Harbour. I think this is an alright movie, but it's a must. It's kind of it's a fun watch, and also I like some of the action sequences. And on April 30th, I watched Andor Season 2, Episode 4. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched it this weekend, but I'll talk about it at the end of this month. But I really dug this episode, especially, I can't memorize all the details, like I said, but I just say I watched. It's a great episode of TV. But I forgot to say one. So on April 23rd, I forgot one. I watched Ted. I think this movie is alright. It's very dumb. It's funny. I like the bear in it. I like the bear. I think Mark Wahlberg's good. That's everything. So I hope you like this video. Coming up soon is my review for Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Underworld, Star Wars, and happy Star Wars Day. So thanks for watching and goodbye.